Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here for the day five test match. Day five review of second test between England versus India at Edgbaston. We have also here to discuss about the day four, what India has done and currently holding a major part in this test match to win. I am welcoming our expert panel from Crick Zenify, Romin Bhai and Selva. Hello, both of you. My first question will be to Selva for the batting that India has offered on day four. How do you rate Shubman Gill's 161 in context of overseas test performances? Because we often see that Indian batters perform in overseas test, mostly in Australia or even West Indies or this. But England, which was going to be a tough part because of the swinging conditions over the years. This season, I think it has been changed. But what are your thoughts on Gill's this magnificent inning? And he has broken several records and also silenced the questions on his form. Because previously there will be talks about his test average in England. He has silenced all those. So, what are your sayings?
First, I need to congratulate him. Like it is a great innings for him. We can't able to describe the way he played. The one thing, like it is a disadvantage. 1 minute.
Okay, there might be some technical glitch for.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Like
Yes,
it
yes,
was a
go on.
background. I thought of reducing it. Uh, he played a very good innings. So everyone used to compare him with Virat Kohli, the next king. He will follow the footstep of Virat Kohli. So how Virat took against Australia, we can't able to forget it, right? The moment he faced Mitchell Stark, Mitchell Johnson, Nathan Lyon, he started to bombard them like anything with a bat and with his aggression. The same thing with the bat, Shubman Gill has spoken against the England team in the English soil, so which is a very good sign for us. So previous starting this season, he had played only four test matches, like four matches in England, which was like 1-2 with like World Test Championship, if I'm right. So in that four innings, he was averaging around 15. So after this, his average is around like 60 in England. So it is a great improvement with from his side. Captain leading from his front, good techniques, and which gives him what to say. Exact encouragement to the team members. Also, captain leading from the front is always a good sign, right? A player who's performing with the bat as well as good captain are very rare to find. Maybe Shubman Gill is entering into those kind of setups and those kinds of things. He's changing himself, everything. So his technique has been questioned against England swing bowling. He has silenced that with his change in bit of techniques. So he's doing a brilliant job. That's it. So
Absolutely. The previous record for most runs from Indian batters in England tours were 602 runs from Rahul Dravid. And currently, just after the second test, Shubman Gill is at 585 runs, just 17 runs short. That just literally tells that how well he has batted throughout these two test matches. My next question to you, Romin Bhai, is we all know that Gill has played his part brilliantly in this test match, but how crucial were the partnerships involving Rishabh Pant, KL Rahul, even Ravindra Jadeja at some point in this inning? Even in the first inning, Ravindra Jadeja played really brilliantly with Shubman Gill. Same happened in the second innings as well. The first test concerns, which was the tail batting, which we are being concerned about it, but Ravindra Jadeja handled it really well with Shubman Gill. Even Washington Sundar has been good with defending those attacks from English bowlers for preventing the collapses. So, how do you assess the way India managed the tricky middle order collapses, and what role did lower order play in extending the lead? As lead is also a critical factor in this because 600 plus lead just kills the game for opposition. As we all know that it is barely possible to chase down 600 on the last day when you are having only 7 wickets in hand. So, your thoughts on that lower order batting as well and the lead that we have given to the England?
I think, first of all, that even though in the first test match we don't have any issue related to batting, apart from that they have definitely learned this from that previous test match, that they have rectified those points where the team has lacked. More importantly, the players over there, someone like you have mentioned right now, that Ravi Jadeja is taken the some initiative. More importantly, the Washington Sundar's hand, so they understand the responsibility in a better manner now. They are aware about that, what is the demand of the situation now, and they have adopted it to the brilliantly. They know that extra cushion of 100 or 150 runs which were missing in the previous test match, and this test match they have rectified this, and the result what we are seeing is, it will be a definitely, we all know that the brand of a cricket English team is playing, but this will be the toughest challenge. Even more so that practically it will be the tough to execute when you are chasing 600 in a day. By doing that particular long partnership, they have put England out of the game. In a test match game, it is definitely a tough task to score at 6 runs per over. On any day, it will be the toughest task. So they have, put down 600 run lead on the board, and the 6 run per over, it will be the toughest task in a test match. So it will be like the domination what they have shown us in the previous test match for the 4 days. They have continued this for these 4 days as well. Hopefully, on this particular day it will come out good for the India. More importantly, that more positive signs are the India's bowling in the last 20 overs at the end of the day. The pitch of the delivery what has been delivered by the Akashdeep to dismiss out someone like Joe Root, and this pitch is more seems like that, the Indian pitch. This is not English pitch. Our bowlers has bowled tons of the overs in a domestic, and it seems that overall a betting performance is definitely a key. Apart from that, key missing contributions from that, the expected guys. NKR is someone who can definitely help us in the future matches. Apart from it, it's a total Gill show, and he's been well supported by the others. First inning, Jaiswal has almost missed 100. Ravi Jadeja has missed 100. Other 50 contributions. Again, the same thing has happened in this particular inning. In this case, KL come to the party. Rishabh Pant, I think, I'm rating that you have mentioned the lower order or middle order batting, the strength in India. I think the momentum was given by the Rishabh Pant in yesterday's day. That inning has set a mojo for India. They have given them a clear plan that how they are going to place this particular chase, how to score those particular runs, and luckily, Gill is definitely in his form of his life. The purple patch we have seen in the past for someone like greats of Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Virat Kohli, and this is a replication of the same. So hopefully, this all things will work, and it will be squared up at the end of the day's play, and we are going to discuss about squared series in tomorrow's preview. Hopefully.
Yes, definitely. Very well explained by Roman Bhai about the lead that India has extended to 600, and the target was 608 runs. Selva, my next question to you is, what was different about India's bowling strategy? Do you feel the pitch is helping the bowlers now, or was it purely skill and plan from Indian bowlers? Because England has lost 73 wickets, three important wickets, I would say. The top order is their strength: Ben Beckett, Jack Crawley, and Joe Root. So, three important wickets under 77 runs. So, how are you impressed with Akash Deep's discipline and the aggression from Siraj? How well they
Uh,
are complementing each other?
I want to take it this part with the first test which happened in Leeds. So why? Because both are similar pitches. So the wicket is very much flat, kind of T20 wicket, kind of a concrete wicket, how we say. So it's like that. So the India in the first test, what they tried to do was bowling outside off stump, bowling off stump, which they didn't keep in the stump line part, and they were giving lots of loose deliveries and short deliveries for the England batters, where they able to were good at cut and pull. So we can see like that's how Ben Beckett played the first test, and also Harry Brook, Jamie Smith, everyone was superbly brilliant in the first test when they were playing. The same mistake should not be repeated in the second test at Edgbaston. Why? Because as they are in the part, right, so they know already like what kind of pitches these are, how it will be behaving. So they implemented some changes in their bowling lineups, and which resulted in a massive impact. So they started to attack more of stump line, not on the outside of stump part. We can see the most of the wicket which has been fallen, except Harry Brook yesterday, like who were like throwing his wicket away to Siraj. Other than that, every ball were attacking the stems. From that, everyone tried to score, and so those kinds of things. Here I want to say whether the pitch behave differently or the skills of a bowler. In the sense, it's definitely the skill of a bowler. So Akash was exceptionally bowling well. Why? Because he's a different kind of bowler when in the circuit of Indian team. So we said we are missing Shami due to his seam presentation, the way he bowls the seam movement. So he was giving exactly the same thing what Shami is giving to us. The way he bowls with the seam presentation, like ball can be behaving at any time, like any way, whether it can be nipping in back or it can have a slight change and it will be like deviating towards the outside of some part. We can say a Joe Root wicket, exceptionally bowled. He was coming outside the off stump, like he was wide of the crease while delivering. The ball pitched and there was a slight movement which took off its off and middle stump. Right, he tried to play towards the mid wicket area. So that's beautifully bowled from Akash. We can see the skill which he possesses and the ball for Ben Duckett also. So England bowlers were trying to make a swing or seam movement in the pitch, but Akash Deep is doing just like a kid who can smash the batters kind of thing. So he's coming, he's delivering with the skills which he possesses because he has played lots of domestic cricket. So as Roman Bhai said previously, the pitch which is right now is kind of same in the subcontinent pitch where we use for Ranji Trophy matches or first class matches, so it doesn't create much impact. So for the like exact seam bowlers, like we can see how England bowlers will come and struggle in India while they are playing in here, like all the overseas. So kind of that pitch has been provided to us. So we are cashing in very beautifully and very brilliantly. And this is what I want to say. And one more thing, like I hope today's match will be ending very soon before tea. I hope it should be ending. Why? Because we have a good attacking lineup with the ball. So already, the way India has batted, like everyone was saying, like why are they not going for a hitting? Why they are not increasing the run rate? But the way India played, like they started to toil with the English mindset. So like you can see after a four there was the catch was missed of Shubman Gill. Oli Pope missed it, and the next ball was a wide ball out of frustration. Joe Root were bowling while bowling to Shubman Gill. So these kinds of things started to happen in their mindset. The same thing was reflected in like Zach Carley wicket as well. He was coming out of frustration to score runs. He throws wicket out just like that to Siraj. So these kinds of things will happen today also because it's a huge task of more than 500 targets. So they'll be trying to go for the victory, but it is impossible. India has to attack them and crunch them just like that and close the match as soon as possible.
As you mentioned, that 600 mark was just, I think, a moral victory over the baseball approach from England. As Harry Brook yesterday said that they are ready to chase down any target that India sets, and Shubman Gill came up with the out of reach target, which I would say that on day 5 it is so difficult to chase down 600, and it's a challenge for baseball as well. So let's see how it goes through. Raman bhai, I have a question from Naxki Magical Dunia, and first innings we have seen that England were 5 wickets down or for 84 runs, and after that a big partnership between Harry Brook and Jamie Smith happened, and that just literally changed the game's motto. Otherwise this game should have finished very early. So are we expecting the same kind of innings in in this inning as well? From Brook is already there. Jamie Smith can play a really good knock here because he was not out in the first innings, and Indian bowlers were totally, I would say, out of plans for him. So, what are you expecting from England batters? Their game plans.
First of all, that the way they both have played in that first inning is definitely something which is a commanding. Even though we are Indian supporters, we will take it definitely take a bow down. 85 for 5 and you're coming and hitting a century in a session. I think it's a wow. Are we really seeing a test cricket? Sometimes it's gives us a lot of doubt for this. But this is the brand of cricket. English team is known to play for. See, end of the day, what is the result? We have a 200 run leads, almost 200 run leads. Whatever they have played, whatever the approach they have shown, but still it's a dominating stuff for us. Still if it is a game of a 480 500, I still feel that English team is a better position, or they may going to change the game. But this time around, it looks definitely a tough task in front of them. Scoring almost 600 runs in a day. It is not that kind of a joke where you are going to go and do this. You need to go for that particular kind of a shots. You need to find those boundaries. You need to need to give the pressure to the bowlers, and in that process, I still feel that India need a good 7 balls. So this is the case. In the previous match, it was not a single wicket we have on the previous day. So it may going to be a bit difficult for us to manage. But in this case, India need a good 7 balls, and the probability of getting those 7 balls in the process of scoring runs, it will be more higher in terms of the cricketing sense and the logic what we want to see. Definitely they will going to come hard at us. They will definitely try to chase down that particular score. We may found the similar kind of the knocks from anyone, the remaining batsmen. We cannot keep the out of the equation someone like Ben Stokes. He's still someone who is a fighter person who can give the value. But I still feel that the margin to cover is a bit more higher than what we have seen in the previous test match. So I still feel that the game is more 80-20 in the favor of India and England. But the replication of it looks bit difficult, in my opinion.
Yes, just as you mentioned, India needs those 7 good balls to take down England. But those 7 good balls won't come so easy. We have to work hard for them, set the batters, and take wickets. It won't be that easy that we are thinking that. Anirudh had joined us in between our podcast. Anirudh, are you there? Hi, hello. I guess he's busy setting up his camera. So I have this question for Selva. You, what should be the plan to get wicket of Brook, knowing he will go for it and all kind of shots, step out, sweep, reverse sweep, and sweep, etc. From Infinite Sports, our viewer.
So like they have to stick with the basic plan. Yesterday, what they did, we saw right. They were attacking the stumps very much. All the balls were like in top of option for middle. Like we saw how Akshdeep, like Akashdeep was setting it exactly the way they struggled. Okay, so that has to be the major plan. If they are trying to hit, let them hit from the stump line. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's a good things for him. If not, we have we have to make them crush exactly like what means we have to attack them with the stump line. Let them pick it from the stump line and let them try to hit all over the ground. It doesn't matter at all. Those stump lines are the more crucial balls we can say. Like maintain your bowling line and length by attacking the stumps. If the bowler is trying to miss it, or if more mistakes can be made in that area only, we can't expect the lose shot from any kind of batters like when they are playing these kinds of games, right? So we have to attack the stumps, let them attack the stumps exactly what they did yesterday, same bowling plan. But new ball will be more crucial one, and the spinners will be the most crucial players here. Jadeja will be playing important role against Brook as well as Jamie Smith as well, both of them. And new ball will be again playing a crucial role when Akash, Deep, and Siraj coming into play. And Harry Brook to bowl shot, put fielders in deep. Harry Brook is a good player of pull shot. We can say he's playing cut and pull very good. So we can't make him to play in that way, because if the ball gets old or if the ball gets chopped, it is coming nicely onto the bat. As we saw, their first innings, they played right, both Jamie Smith and Harry Brook. First, initially they were struggling, but later stages they started to play brilliantly against our fast bowling unit, and as well as spinners. They try to cash in the good balls as well. So the good balls will also be put for boundaries. We have to maintain a perfect line and length to these bowlers by attacking the stumps, and one end has to be complete spinner domination. Spinner has to be rotated prominently, and as well as the fast bowlers has to come in. Based on that, the Indian attack will get wickets. So that's what. Definitely they will make mistakes. Why? Because we are bowling in stump line. They will go for your fronts. They will try to hit you hard to score runs to attack. Because Indian mindset, like India has done previously, if 4 or 5 boundaries are coming, they're regularly setting the fields wide open for to get them to easy singles. That should not be made in this match. Why? Because we have humongous runs of more than 500, 530 plus right now we are having as a target. So 1 or 2 boundaries here or there doesn't matter. We should not worry about it. Those boundaries will get us mistakes for sure. Definitely, we will get mistakes. 7 good balls, not 7 fall shot will get us mistake. We have to get those 7 fall shot. We can bowl how many ever good balls, but the batsman will make only 7 fall shot. That 7 fall shot will has to be cashed in by the Indian fielders as well as bowlers. No catch drop or no kind of run out miss. These things should not be happen because we remember right. Australia missed a run out of Ben Stokes' final wicket in the Ashes. Ben Stokes took single-handedly he finishes the game just like that, or else Ashes would have been in the hands of Australian team. So these kinds of things
Not
will be getting into
not only
over.
that, they did a review also. That
Yeah.
LBW
So
also went against them.
exactly. So these kinds of things will happen. Already India have lost 2 reviews. Only one review is missing. They have to use that one review more importantly well against the England batters because reviews are the most important thing. Like umpires can't we can't question umpires anytime any decision will be given. So we have to keep those reviews. Now review plays a gamble. Now review acts as impact player now. How it happens in T20. So review is an impact player here. So we have to make sure half chances completed into full. Then India will take a great historic win in Edgbaston.
Yes, as you mentioned, that reviews gonna be so crucial and so the part of our wicket keeper, bowlers, and the captain, as well as all the fielders nearby. So it will be a crucial for all of us. Welcome, Anirudh. The question was for you. I want to know your thoughts once again, as Selva has already explained really well about the plannings. But from you, what should be the plan to get wicket of Harry Brook and Jamie Smith, as Jamie Smith was unbeaten in the first innings? So, what will be your suggestions and your strategies? As we all know that another 536 runs needed in 90 overs, which will be very tough for England to chase. So, and also the rains are predicted. So, what should be the India's plan to bundle out England as quick as possible?
Yeah, I think like in the first innings itself, England were 84 for 5. From then on, we allowed them to recover with that 300 plus partnership between Harry Brook and Jamie Smith. The one thing which I noticed during that period was I think the Indian bowlers were bowling too many short balls during that period, and the batters were targeting the short balls. Maybe you can reduce the short balls a little bit. Maybe you can try and maintain the fuller lengths because if the ball is assisting the pacers, definitely there will be some reverse swing. The ball will seam, and if we maintain it on a good length, definitely the ball will nip a little bit. So I think you need to the pacers need to keep bowling in that length, and I think Akashdeep and Siraj will be bowling in that length. Even if you see the way Harry Brook got out in the first innings, there was a little reverse swing in that delivery. It pitched and it reverse swing went through the defense, and I think that wicket another collapse for England in the first innings. They quickly got all out. So I think that length the bowlers need to keep bowling consistently. I think because I think too many short balls. Like I think Indians are trying to prove that maybe they can target England with the short ball and maybe try and get the wickets of England, which is not needed actually. Like whatever lengths which pacers are bowling now, that itself is enough. If we can maintain consistency through that line and length, I think India can get the wickets.
Yes, very good explanation by our another expert, Anirudh here. Our viewers are saying bowl short to Brook and Fuller to Smith. So bowlers have to be ready with their plans. The next question is to Ramin Bhai for the same. What should be India's approach on day 5? Go all out attacking or play waiting game for a while? Because we know that England knows to play the baseball approach and they will be trying to attack, and there will be time when the Indian bowlers must be feeling the pressure. So what are you saying on the approach of Indian bowlers on day 5?
I think when we are considering in terms of approach, it will be, for the particular for the first session, it should be like, go for the all-in attack. Maybe they are going to score around 150 run in that session. Still, you have a lot of run to play with. So during that particular process, if you are able to get out two or three more wickets, the game is in your control. So, India definitely do possess that kind of a luxury in this particular, that chase. So I still feel that to go over there and, go all out in the first session, you try to bring in two, three more wickets in that particular session. So it will be going to give you a lot of more command in terms of, winning the test match. So definitely this kind of the strategy should be adopted by the Indian team. And more importantly, that our user has mentioned, like, Harry Brook is someone is struggling against the short ball, whereas, Jamie Smith, you need to bowl those particular fuller lengths. You need to definitely be brave in terms of getting hit out for the 1, 2, 3 boundary shots, but it will going to pay with the wickets, and the wickets are the something what we need to looking for. The margin of the runs. I don't think so it's going to make any effect on that particular kind of a scenarios. But yes, we need to find out that particular solution and try to get out, all in attack for that particular first session, where, 2, 3 wickets will definitely going to change the context of the game. Try to get, in that defense zone where England start to feel that particular hit, and I'm more sure that England is not used to play that a draw game, in my opinion. So it will be the excited for Indian team to get the hit out of them.
Yes, definitely. India will be trying to put that heat on England batters in the first session itself. The more, the quicker we take the wickets, the more pressure will England feel. And today, that's all from the today's preview session. One last question to everyone is, who is your key bowler for India today, and who will be the highest scorer from England batting lineup? Selva bhai, you first.
I will go with Akashdeep. Why? Because they say today it will be a overcast conditions. Yesterday we saw the first session like how England ball. Even though it was a semi-old ball, there was some kind of uh, bits and pieces of swinging and seaming here and there. So which troubled the Indian team in the first few 1 hour of the game. So the same way, if it is happens today, even though if there is no any kind of overcast condition, we can see Akash Deep how he is bowling, like he's bowling brilliantly. So those overcast condition, if it is in the first session in the first start, it will be more dangerous for the England players. And top scorer, I think it will be Jamie Smith once again because the determination if he the way he plays and he will be good. And also one of our subscribers are asking like whether he will be Prashid Krishna will be a good one or will be bowling. Yesterday he bowled exceptionally well. He was trying to cash in the exact length what he has to bowl to the England bowlers. He was very good yesterday in the second spell of his innings like in the match. So the same thing is expected from him today. So I hope uh, what if Prasid gets five, whether he will be added or dropped? He will be dropped because he
I
will
want,
to get beat.
I
So
want
they
to
will
ask
be
a counter question for this. Bumrah has to come back next match. Now that Akashdeep is bowling so well, we don't want to drop Akashdeep. So then, who else do you drop to bring in Bumrah? You have to drop Prasidh Krishna only.
Prasid. Prasid only they
Or
will
do
be
you
dropped.
drop Nitish Kumar Reddy then? Do you drop Nitish Kumar Reddy and play four pace?
They are they are seeing Nitish Kumar Reddy as a highly rated batsman, even though he has failed. Like they will be giving him one more chance or two more chances here and there. I feel that if they want to remove kind of uh, a player like one player from it will be Nitish. But I feel in India, like we have tasted the batting runs right with this lineup. Suppose what
Yeah.
if Nitish Reddy is cashing in with the good run in the next match, so it will be moving. I doubt for Karun Nair. Suppose what if happens to Karun Nair in the next match in the Lords because they have given two matches, didn't perform well. He's having good starts, but good start has not been converted into big scores. At least a 50 or 60 runs marks would have been great, but he didn't do that. So it is a question mark for him. I feel if he is sitting out, I want Abhimanyu Ishwaran to come in and to play good role because the whole country is seeing him like he has performed very good in the domestic circuit as well. So we can see him if Karuna is dropped in number three, so we can expect him as well. So, but if it is means there won't be much of combination changes, we'll be expecting only Bumrah to come inside. Other than that, there won't be big changes because the winning combination one it's fixed, it will be the same. Like it won't be changed. Keep on right. If it is changed, the team will be questioned overall. Like the team confidence not proper at all. They will be feeling like okay, they for every match there will be keep on changes means like the team was not bundled up well. So that was the question in the first match. So this match the team as a team they have performed very well. So the next test match it will be the same team with one change except Bumrah will be coming, Prasid will be going out. So
I have also one other option for this, as if Lords bring us a pacer friendly wickets. I mean, the Pacers are doing having so much fun on Lords. We know all know that over the years the pitch has been favoring the Pacers. So if Washington Sundar can make a place for Jasprit Bumrah, if Prasid bowls well in this match only. If he doesn't, then obviously team will try to drop him and bring in Bumrah in place. But if Prasid does well in this pitch, we will be needing his momentum that he's doing good, and his momentum will be carry forward in that Lord's test as well. And with his short bowl and short of good length bowling attack, he can be crucial in those Lord's wicket as well.
No,
I
I
want
mean,
to
what
I
but
want
in
to
the
ask you one more question on this. What it is means we know how weak a England bowling lineup is. What if they give a green wicket with this fast bowlers without in a flat wicket we are picking 10 wickets. Okay, in a flat wicket the team is performing well with this fast bowling unit. What if England give a green track in Lords? What will happen to them? They will think of that, right? So they have to think from their point of view as well, right? What if they give a flat track? They will again do the baseball technique here and they will try to score runs and they will try to put India in pressure. Same thing. So we have to think on that as well because they're not having good fast bowling unit. So we know how they're going for runs. So the same thing, if Jofra Archer comes in also, there will be only one kind of tricks will be happening. So we have to think in this way as well, right? So
No, and I have another point actually. Like, why in place of Washington Sundar, Bumrah has to come in? Because Washington Sundar has scored 42 runs in this match. Even in the second innings, also he took the lead above 600. That is why I asked this question. Like, if at all any batter has not performed in this match, means it is either Karun Nair or Nitish Kumar Reddy. One of them may have to make way for Jasprit Bumrah. If you want to drop a batter and play four pacers, otherwise
I
in
just
place of Bumrah.
I have just given an option by. I am not saying drop him directly. I have just given an option based on the pitch. What is England offering to us? And as Salva Bhai rightly mentioned that baseball only works in batting for England. Michael Vaughan, if you are hearing this, only batting is your baseball, all right. So Robin Bhai, same question for you. Key bowler for India and the highest run scorer for England.
Still with that, the Ben Stokes can be the expecter for England in today's game, and I rate Akashdeep very high in today's the conditions. He's the someone is a bowler to watch out for, not for this particular day, for the throughout the series as well. The level of the bowling, line and length, what he going to do possess is something which is required a lot. In these conditions, the controlling that particular kind of a swing, the the way that he is bowling this particular line is really commendable. The one delivery what we have seen in yesterday's game will be the ideal for these conditions. And he is capable enough to produce consistently deliveries like this. So Ben Stokes and definitely Akash Dev is a person to go for in today's day.
So Ben Stokes and Akashdeep for Ramin Bhai. Anirudh, same question to you for final thoughts of this podcast. You are mute by you are mute.
you are in.
By Anirudh, you were on mute. Still, you're not audible.
You are not audible. Then.
You're not audible, Anirudh.
Wait, we will leave it because it's already time for our backup for this presentation. For me, I am personally believing that Prasidh Krishna might do wonders in this inning. So overcast condition, as Selva mentioned, the belief we have in his abilities, his skills, we know that he can do that. So Prasidh Krishna for me taking a bold call, and from
Go.
batters I would say Oli Pope can do better, but still backing on Jamie Smith.
Yeah, hello, it's audible, right?
Yes,
Yeah. No, what I was saying is like before the start of this test match itself, I had a lot of belief in Akashdeep, and I still believe in Akashdeep actually. So I think today Akashdeep will be the bowler who will pick up the wickets. And from England, even I also think that Jimmy Smith, the way the kind of aggressive batting he is showing, I think he will be the most dangerous batter for England today also. So Jimmy Smith from England, Akashdeep from India.
yes. Thank you so much for all the experts for our valuable time, and thank you so much our viewers as well. Guys, if you have liked our video, our content, please do like, share, subscribe, and share this to your friends who has similar minds for cricket. So that's all from today's presentation. Keep watching Crickzenify and follow us on Instagram as well. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.